We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these. And what these are is Takis, Hot Nuts, Fuego, and Flare, head to head. Okay, before I get too much further into this, I've done 9 rounds of battles of head to head, what I call Battle of the Hot Nuts. And I knew about these and I kept forgetting to chase some of these down. These aren't strictly nuts, they're coated nuts. I mean, I guess they're obviously strictly nuts, but they're also coated. They're not just straight nuts. And I was... the actual product called Hot Nuts never appeared actually in the Battle of Hot Nuts. And now the Battle of Hot Nuts has concluded at round 9. This makes 40. With these two, 40 separate nut products. Spicy nut products I have done on this channel. And most of them have been the context of that battle of the head-to-head hot nuts. So, I don't know which of these is supposed to be hotter. I was not able to figure that out. This is new. We have Fuego versus Flare. And they're both, this is called Hot Chili Pepper and Lime. This is Chili Pepper and Lime. So, out of the gate, I think I'm probably going to hate them. I'm not a fan of the lime stuff, but you know, we give stuff a chance here on this channel. We give it a chance, as long as it doesn't involve onions and onion products. So I'm just trying to look here. Let's just look together and see. Let me know, guys. Put up your hand, haha. If you see any chili pepper that's actually named. I'm not seeing anything here. Not a thing. Wow. So that must be in natural flavors, I'm assuming. All right, that was the Fuego. Let's take a look at the. Maybe we'll take a look at the Flare if we can get this label to cooperate. Okay. Flare. Ah. There we have one that's fairly high. It just listed as a generic chili pepper, which didn't appear oddly enough in this one. I'm going to look and see if I can find the citric acid though and see if it comes after that possibly. So it doesn't. Citric acid is not of a pepper following it. Okay, well. So maybe this one is going to be slightly hotter. You can see the packaging is a little different. I kind of meant to get these, but honestly I don't like the Fuego. I didn't like the rolled chips at all. I understand Inferno has a version of those that I might do. Hopefully they don't have lime in theirs. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's... Oh, look at this. They're red. Ah, I can't escape the red coloring. No. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, that's enough of those. Alright, so this is going to be... Let's put that there so we know it's Fuego. And this one is... not gonna open. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the Flare. Please don't be red. Oh, it's not as red. It's still red. Not as red. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna... Okay, so we have a really dark red versus more of a red-orange, I guess, with the Flare. You can see them there in all their color and splendor, such as it is. And okay, whatever. Ah, my packaging is going to bits here. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with Let's start with these red ones and just see how they go. The peanuts are good. The shell is bad. No heat to speak of, which is honestly the main reason I wasn't super worried about including them in the tournament. This flavoring actually does work better with these than it does with the chips, though. These aren't completely offensive. They're just kind of offensive. They're so astringent. Oh, terrible. Man. All right. Very sour. And lest we forget, messy. All right. So Fuego, I'm getting a very slight back. I'll call these a default one. They're definitely spicier than if you didn't have any spice at all. Like if you had dry roasted nuts. All right. Let's see how the flavors are. Much crunchier so far. The flavoring system is not quite as overpowering. Tasting the peanuts a lot more here. Still a bite of astringency. Diluted a bit though. And you're almost a muted version of these. It's really bizarre. I don't know what to make of that. I'm not sure I can say that one's hotter. I don't think I can. I prefer the flavoring slightly more on the flare. I don't like it either though. I'm honestly pressed to even call this a default one. There's so little heat here. Again, it's mostly just astringency. But much milder. Much milder than the Fuegos. Okay, what do I think? Well, starters, they're definitely messy. No question about that. Here you can kind of get a fix for when they were just sitting there. Fuego side here, flare side here. Flavor wise, I enjoyed the flares way more. Those I thought were, in terms of actual taste, just they really were a much more muted version of this. You could really have the peanuts come across the flares. The Fuegos just have that really bracing hit of that whatever lime that they're using in there. And it just is not enjoyable to me. I don't like that. I don't like it on chips. I don't like it, honestly, in general. I like, so when I go to Mexican places and I get, the tacos that you put the lime on, I don't put a ton of lime on. I like it as an accent. I don't like to be punched in the face with lime. That really is how Fuego reads to me for this as well. And actually, I did the meat stick version of Fuego also, and that had some other problems as well. Lime was not maybe the central one of that, but it's a really, I don't understand the perverse attraction this flavoring system seems to have. Same thing with Flamin' Hot. I don't get it. I've never understood either of those two things. And I continue to not understand it here. So, and I've had it in a number of settings, as you've seen. You can look through the playlist and just kind of scope out for yourself. Like Takis has had a number of chances to convert me. I've had, I think, almost all of their rolled products. I've had a number of the from Barcel, who's the maker of these. I've had a number of their chip products as well. I have seen Taki Fuego's chips, potato chips. I am not going to do those unless I get a lot of people really wanting me to do that, which seems unlikely at this juncture. So I look for it in new stuff. I mean, I notice things, and they're capitalizing on the year the chili had too. Good for them. But for me, this is not an enjoyable thing to partake of. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. This wasn't either, but I'll probably finish this. These weren't awful enough that I'm going to bin them. These definitely were. So in terms of taste, this is the definite winner. But in terms of heat, the Fuego is the definite winner. This one I would give it a default 1. This one I can't even give it a 1. I would not say it's even at the 1 level as a default. So it's around, maybe like a spicy nacho chip from Doritos or something like that, which is not spicy either. So, and this one is not a great flavoring system. It's just not as abrasive. So that's the reason it's winning there. It's not because it's good. It's because it's just not completely offensive like this one is. So, but there you go. The head-to-head battle of Takis Hot Nuts Fuego versus Flare. They split between heat and flavor. Ultimately, and I'm not going to get either one of them again because neither of them is worth eating more than once. And there you have it. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.